Excellent, man. Beautiful day today. So what's going on, man? Why are you God's existence is objectively provable? Well, I'd like to ask, which God are you referring to?
I'm referring to the supreme God, the God called Yahweh in the Bible, and Jesus Christ in Christianity. Yahweh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Are you confused?
I can't hear you. You there? Hello?
Are you conflicted?
You're breaking up, Haitian.
Oh, sorry.
I literally don't know if it's me or if it's you, but I can't hear you. Still can't. I'm not hearing. I'm radio silence right now. Let me see if I can bring up this argument. No, okay, it's you. It's definitely you because I can see your bars. I can see the bars on your DP, and it's showing me that you have 1 bar of service or 1 bar of a signal. So it's definitely you. Let me see if I have another request. Anthony Martin. Anthony Martin. Let me bring him up and see what he's saying. Yeah, it's cold in here, man. I need to get my jacket on. Damn. Anthony.
Good evening. Good evening.
Oh, can you hear me? I gotta get my jacket on. It's cold in here, man. Damn. Whew. Okay.
How you do?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm just, trying to have some respectful conversations. I had a really respectful one just now. I don't really do the insults and the aggression, so just looking to have conversations. So I think that God's existence is objectively provable. Are you an atheist or do you disagree? What's your position?
I am actually a pagan.
What is that? Because
an individual.
I could be wrong because the last time I looked up the word pagan, the definition I got was an individual who has a mix of beliefs from multiple religions. Is that what you are?
It's a cultural thing, yes.
Okay. So, do you believe that the Christian God is real and that he is true?
In all honesty, I want to express my answer. Could I?
Of course.
Right. Now, in my system, we don't really identify a specific image. However, in your system, you identify a specific image and name and whatnot. So if you hold that to be true, that is based on your concept, and you're entitled. But I do not share the same thing. I do not share the same concept.
Can you do you know what a worldview is?
Putting into a system based on the majority in agreement, right? So to speak.
All right, so
if your concept,
I'm gonna give you a definition. I'm gonna give you a definition, and then you can tell me if you heard of this before. A worldview is a comprehensive and integrated framework of beliefs, values, and assumptions that shape an individual's or group's understanding of the world, their place in it, and their relationship to others. A worldview encompasses these 5 things: metaphysics, beliefs about the nature of reality, including God's existence and the universe and humanity. How do you know what's real? Next one is epistemology, How do you know what you know? What is your basis for knowledge? The next one is ethics. How do you know what's wrong from what's right? Are there universal moral absolutes, or is everything subjective? The other one is anthropology. What is your view about human beings? Do we have inherent value, or do we are we evolved from apes and we don't have inherent value? Those values have to be imposed by a culture or society. And finally, cosmology. What is your worldview on where we all came from? What is the origin of the universe? So, how you answer these questions, Anthony, will give me what your worldview is. At this particular point, I don't know what your worldview is. I don't know what your pagan worldview is. And I want to know what it is to see if it's comprehensive and if it's consistent. So can you tell me what it is?
In a nutshell, sir, all of what you have just now indicated there is based on concepts.
Okay. I don't disagree with that.
Hold on. You think about it, you want me to answer. So every time we dissect something, we could turn it into a concept. However, what I could rely on is based on what I study and based on what I actually do on a daily basis. Observe nature and just take it as that. Just take it as that. Because there are many definitions or dissected definitions of paganism. However, to me, and this is based on concept, because all of the things what you quote there is concept. To me, paganism is based on nature.
Nature, right? Okay.
Yes, observation and actually dedicating your life to nature. It could be helping humans. It could be anything else, right? It could be actually working in prayer. It could be many things, right? But it is not dissected to one thing alone.
So, wait a minute. So I heard you say that it's nature. Isn't nature one thing?
It is. Nature is every and anything.
Oh wait, 1 second. 1 second. My wife is calling me. Give me 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Hey.
You said you should come pick up CJ.
Oh, okay. Where is CJ? At school?
Yeah, he's at school.
All right. I'm gonna go pick him up now. Anthony, you still there?
Sure.
Sorry about that. My wife just called. I got like 3 minutes left. All right. So what you just said is very interesting, and I want to evaluate it and dissect it and so on. What I want to know is from your observation of nature. I want to know first of all how you know that your method of observation is functioning properly to begin with for you to know if what you are seeing in nature is actually true and real. I want to know how you know that.
It is quite simple. It is only based on concept. There is nothing else. Concept is the stepping stone of belief. Concept is the stepping stone of belief. So there is nothing fancy about what you just now asked. Concept is everything. It is the stepping stone of belief. It is the stepping stone of everything that you want to think about.
How do you know that your concepts are right and other concepts are not right?
Perception makes it so, sir.
How do you know that your perception is functioning properly?
It's as simple as that. It's a circular thinking, sir.
So are you saying? I'm not accusing you. I'm asking you. Are you saying that you use your perception to justify your perception?
On trial and error also.
So your ultimate standard for knowing anything with certainty is your perception.
Also trial and error.
And also trial and error.
That's right. So we could also understand through other people's trial and error and make that a part of your understanding.
So does that give you absolute certainty, or would it be right for me to say Anthony could be wrong about everything he knows because he depends upon his perception and the perception of others?
There is no absolute certainty. There is only concept.
Are you absolutely certain that there is no absolute certainty?
Throughout research of humanity,
Wait, answer that one.
there has been constant.
Please.
Yeah, I'm answering you here. I'm answering you here.
Okay.
Nice smile, by the way.
Thank you.
Throughout
Go ahead.
Concepts, throughout history, there has only been concepts, and I have never researched anything that doesn't stem from concepts. I'll answer.
But wait though. Are you saying that there is no absolute certainty and you are absolutely certain that there is no absolute certainty?
I've just told you. It starts from concepts.
Are you absolutely certain about
I
that?
will not answer you, but that is how I'm answering you, sir.
All right. I can't tell you how to answer me, but I have to say, I don't.
No, but hold on.
Go ahead.
You can't even force somebody to answer in court. Anybody could answer you how they want in court.
Right. And I agree with that. I can't.
Right.
I can't tell you how to answer me. All I can say, Anthony, is that hold on. Let me get this out. Let me get this out. All I can say is that I don't understand what you just said. Maybe I'm not smart enough, but the answer you gave me, I don't understand how it answered my question. I have to be honest. I'm sure that you probably can relate to what I'm saying. Because when I asked you, how do you have absolute certainty that there is no absolute certainty? And the answer you gave me was everything is based upon concepts. I don't know how that is an answer to my question, and I don't want to accuse you of being disingenuous. But go ahead.
Good. You must come to your own conclusion, sir. You yourself, I don't know when you might come to your own conclusion. Maybe you might reach 100 years and maybe you might know it when you're about to die. But you must come to your own conclusions based on what you believe in. So your concept will not die putting into any individual. If you and 5 people share a concept and you are the leader of that concept and you was never sure up until the last breath, well then you're failed.
Well, in my worldview, I'm sure, I'm absolutely certain. And what I was trying to do was I was trying to show you, because if you had said yes to my question, I was going to say that you just committed a performative contradiction. What that is this. It is when your statement contradicts itself because it is a self-referential inconsistency. I'm going to show you what I mean. If I say there is no absolute certainty, and someone says, are you absolutely certain that there is no absolute certainty? And I say yes. Then I just contradicted my previous statement when I said there is no absolute certainty, but I'm absolutely certain that there is no absolute certainty. But you didn't do that. That's what I thought you were going to do. But you didn't do that because you answered me differently.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Your religious system came from a concept. So you could have never been sure.
Of course I'm sure.
Your religious system came from an idea. It is a concept. So based on philosophy and concepts.
Are you absolutely certain about that?
Hold on, sir.
Go ahead.
Concepts came from ideas. If you're not too sure about that, do a little research and type up what religious systems are based on. You go ahead.
Anthony, I'm not disagreeing with you. I think that early on in our conversation, I agreed with you.
So you could never be sure.
Wait. Hold on. I agree with you to an extent. Not the whole thing. I agree with you that Christianity has within it conceptual frameworks and conceptual standards. But that's not all Christianity has. We have physical.
It is based on a concept.
We have physical.
It's based on a concept.
We have physical representations.
I'll return within 5 minutes. I'll return.
All right. I gotta go too, but we're gonna get back to this conversation when I go live. You'll see me again. Everybody who's watching, well, it's only 4 people. I gotta go pick up my daughter from school, so I'm gonna see you guys again soon. I'm on YouTube right now recording this video. So for those of you on YouTube, the person who was just on, I was trying to show him that there was a self-referential inconsistency in what he's saying, in that he is making knowledge claims that sound like he is certain about, but he's also saying that no one can have absolute certainty about anything. I wanted to know if he has absolute certainty that no one can have absolute certainty. But that's not what I got. Oh, Ibn is requesting. Let me accept this. Before I go, looks like Ibn has bad service. No, Rabbi, I'm not doing the same thing he was doing. I think that you and I probably have to have a conversation about how I justify having knowledge that is absolutely certain. Why my worldview gives me a sufficient justification for absolute certainty and knowledge, and why no other worldview, especially the atheistic one, can give a justification that is sufficient for absolute certainty. I'm not saying that you guys can't know anything with absolute certainty. What I'm saying is that in that worldview, you can't justify having knowledge that is absolutely certain. You're going to always have to say, well, I could be wrong. Well, I could be wrong. Well, I could be wrong. But if you could be wrong, then you don't really know, do you? Don't really know. But you do know things. And the reason why you know things is because God exists. It's because God is real. But I'm interested to hear what your response to that is. So let me try to get you up here. Try to get you up here if you're still on. Hear what your response is. I'm not a refutation of what my claim is, but I want to hear what your justification is for having absolute certainty about anything. If you would like to jump up, I'm gonna send a request again and see if you'd like to tell me how you have absolute certainty in your worldview. What is your justification? Okay, he's not coming up. All right. Guys, I'm going to jump back on here later on tonight for more respectful dialogue, and I hope that you guys come back for what we can learn and what we can achieve. I got to go pick up my daughter from school, so see you guys next time. All right, let me turn this off.